right, my first guest this evening is a Grammy Award-winning platinum-selling artist making her fourth appearance on our show tonight. This is her latest CD. It includes the single Stupid Girls. The album's called I'm Not Dead. You can catch her tomorrow night at Sydney's The Metro. Welcome back to the show, Pete! Nice job. Yeah.
They're more than heels.
They are. Yeah, you love it. You love it.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Very good to see you again.
Thank you.
And congratulations, of course.
I'm new at this dress thing, so excuse me.
And we've got a couch which makes it awkward.
Okay.
Don't spill out of anything, please.
I'm trying.
But congratulations on the wedding.
Thank
Wedding,
you.
Get married in January.
Way to turn me into a girl right away.
I know.
Thank you.
Well, you said you were going to be girly beforehand and wear a dress.
Yes.
Did you feel very girly on the day?
I did because my mom went, and she never does that anymore. So it was good, you know. She was shocked, and I did my job.
Now, who proposed to whom with you and Carrie?
I proposed.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's very forward-thinking of you.
I thought people do that here.
Well, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Some people, I think when it comes to weddings, people like to be a little old-fashioned with it, and sometimes it's the man who proposes to them.
We said I do.
So how did you propose? Did you do something special and classy?
He does motocross, and he was in a race, and I was doing his pit boarding, which is the mechanic usually does, is you're in third lap, third place, breathe, relax, you suck, you're not going to win anyway, have fun, any number of things. And I did his pit boarding, and I said, will you marry me on the third lap?
He didn't go and stack it into a wall afterwards.
He actually almost killed a guy coming off the race to
I love
me.
you, honey! Crash. Now, I don't know how many wedding presents you got, but I know that you are a fan of frogs.
Yes.
You love frogs. So we got you a little, because I know you've got your tattoo as well. So we got you a little wedding gift.
I'm terrified.
So you should be. So you should be. From all of us, you can actually just rip the top straight off.
Okay. Oh,
It's
look
a special,
at that.
it's a trick one,
It's
you
a
see, for
TV
TV.
box.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Is that a real frog?
It's actually a cane toad, but you know.
Is it real?
Yeah. Because this is how clever we are in this country. They're a pest, they're a menace. We kill them and turn them into tourist items.
So, people.
Which it's probably a bit weird because I know you're a bit of an animal lover, aren't you? But he's got alcohol.
I hope that's how he died.
I will take that off you, so you'd have to stare at his freaky little body. It's because he's kind of bloated. That's the weird part of it, isn't it?
Thanks for that, though.
Now, it's better than a bread maker, so come on.
Okay, but I like bread makers.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the crummiest, taking this aside, what's the crummiest wedding gift you got?
I didn't receive an RSVP from half of my family, and they didn't show up.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's my family.
But I thought both sides got together for the wedding, like the night before you have a party, or was it the engagement party?
That was the half that showed up.
Oh, and they didn't get along.
It was interesting. I mean, it was better than I thought it was going to be. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. When I got security, because usually security is hired for paparazzi reasons or for whatever, I got security to keep my family from killing each other. And I told them that. I said, I'm going to pay you extra because you don't have to worry about paparazzi. You have to worry about Jason Moore, Jim Moore. Yeah, so everybody behaved mostly.
Oh, that's good. That's all that matters. So did you actually get a physical gift, though, that was pretty tacky?
No, because we had people donate to PETA and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh, that's a good way to go about it. Now, how often have you... You haven't had the chance to see Carrie all that much since you actually got married, correct?
4 times.
4 times only.
4 months.
But I believe you have a very unique way of keeping in touch while you're on opposite sides of the world.
Do we?
I don't know. Maybe this is what
that's a rumor. I know.
Is it really?
I know where you're going with this.
Tell me which one it is. Do you love rumors
it's
like
the
this?
whole
Yes.
the webcam thing.
Yeah.
That was made up. But you know what my favorite rumor was that I was actually in Bucharest, Romania, and I went on the internet because I get bored easily, and I read that I was in a gay bar in Louisville, Kentucky, challenging women to wrestling, and that I was losing. I wasn't pissed about the rumor. I was just pissed they were saying I was losing.
I wouldn't take you on. I would not. I'd be. No, don't. You had that look in your eye. You did too. This is for the frog. Wow. And congratulations on the success of the album and a brilliant performance on the Logies on Sunday night as well.
And you as well. Your acceptance speech was very funny.
Well, yes, I do what I can. When you get there and just go, oh, I got nothing, but then thank you for telling me how to write an acceptance speech. But what I love about the album, you've got some, apart from, of course, Stupid Girls, the single everybody knows, which, of course, you performed on Sunday, but you've got some other great singles on there. There's one, Mr. President, which I think is a very powerful song.
You called that a single? Yeah, it's a good song. It won't ever be a single.
Now, what do you think that is? Because it's a bit of a protest song, do you think?
President in it.
Yeah. But was your? I think I read somewhere that your intention was that hopefully that George W. Bush might hear it and it might give him a bit of food for thought.
I think I have a laundry list of questions. I'm held accountable for my actions, as you will be for the frog, and I think everyone should be. And I have questions. I am an American. I can write a song like this. So why not? There's some great music out there stirring. I think some of the best music comes out when the government sucks.
Fair enough. Inspires people for sure. And a beautiful track on the album, you and your father.
Yes.
A song that he wrote.
Yes, he wrote it in Vietnam.
Is that a very special song to have on there?
Yes, it's the first song I ever learned. It's how I learned to harmonize. I actually say all that before the song, but it was complete role reversal. My dad was my first rock star, and he'd never been in a studio before, never sang in front of an audience. And I said, here you go. Because my dad's this badass. You got to understand. You don't mess with Jim Moore, but I did, and it worked. It's a beautiful song.
And it's a fantastic album. This is it here, of course. It is Pink's.
That's me.
That's you screaming. It's like, come on, I'll take you on in a bar. The album is I'm Not Dead, and Pink will be sticking around later to help us out with our Rove Live help desk. So
Yes.
Email us your questions, and she'll get to the bottom of them. Trust me. Please thank Pink, everyone. We're back with Rove and Elise and Philly from Big Brother. All right, time to address your issues with the Rove Live help desk. Welcome back, Pink, everybody. And from Nova in Brisbane, welcome back, Michelle Laurie. Hello, Michelle. Big ratings day for you, Michelle. Going very well in
Yes,
Brisbane.
thank you. Number 1 radio station in Brisbane.
Yeehaw!
We play a lot of you.
Thanks.
Yes, that's why we're number 1.
And some bloke on the end called Pete.
Yep. Give him a go.
You've all got complacent, all of you.
Keep that up and no Milo for anyone. Okay, you know how this works. People email us during the show, during the week. We answer their questions. This one is, Hi, Rove. My boyfriend has gone on his second holiday this year with his ex-wife. His explanation was plausible the first time, but now I'm starting to get suspicious. Should I trust him?
His first explanation was, I am still shagging her.
Yeah.
That was, but he can't be doing that.
No.
Is that from Sienna Miller? That letter?
I think she's worrying too much. You know, are they going to Brokeback Mountain fishing together? It just depends. It just depends.
But if your husband was...
That's really funny.
No chance.
No.
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 Well, I mean, do they have kids? What's the deal? If it's their one holiday a year to go with their kids, it's...
Oh, the
Yeah.
exes.
So how
so
do
the
you get
exes
away
had
with
kids.
not get away with it? I don't know. But how do you say I'm going to go on a holiday with the ex-wife
Wouldn't it
the
be
first time.
Wouldn't it be more fun to have the ex-wife, the new girlfriend, the ex-boyfriend, just everybody all on one boat?
It sounds like a reality TV show.
Yes, and she thought of it first.
I just wonder if things would happen. If that were me, I'd be worried that, you know, like I'm trying not to eat cheese, Pink. And
What are you telling me?
well, because I'm just saying.
It's the help desk.
I'm just trying
It's
to
the help
broaden your
desk.
horizons.
Thank
Well, the
you.
question, I like cheese. I've been known to dedicate weekends to cheese, Pink. And I'm going very well with not eating cheese, Pink. But what I'm saying to you is if I went on a holiday with cheese, I might have a crack at it, Pink.
Well, be careful. There's a lesson learned. Lesson
helped?
learned. I hope so.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about this one from Fuster? Last weekend, I caught my neighbour digging up my fence to make room for his new garden. When confronted, he said it wasn't him. Any suggestions on what to do?
I would bring up Channel 9 and tell Jamie Drury to piss off.
Host of a lifestyle program here. Very funny. Very funny. Doesn't it paint this picture like he's actually caught the guy, but midway
Yes.
through digging this like a hole, going, "You've got the wrong guy."
What are you talking about?
It's the other guy from across the road.
Yeah. Obviously, you need to torch his house and distract him from the garden.
Yeah.
Jenny, are you allowed to say that here?
Yeah. Oh
Can't
yeah.
say things
Knock
like
the damn
that where I'm
place
from.
down. What about? Did you get along with your neighbours? Do you have neighbours? I don't know. I'm not
You
suggesting you
ever see-
live on an island. But
You can never see your neighbours.
No, I do. My neighbor came over and said, "I'm best friends with Clive Davis, who is a very famous record executive that basically signed everyone and invented them as well." But
Just like Jamie Drury here, I imagine.
people like to, it's that 6 degrees of separation. I told him I'm Alicia Moore, not Alicia Keys.
The house I live in, the people that used to own that house moved next door. So how much pressure do you think is on me to keep that house looking good?
I'm so confused.
They just went, "We're going to sell our house. Would you like
And
to
they
buy it?"
moved
And I
next
said,
door
"Sure,
to
where are you
you?"
moving?" They said,
Oh, okay.
"Next door."
Okay.
So they invite people around to show them how lazy that Rove from the television is in his garden. Look at that lawn. Look at that lawn. Through the lines.
He hasn't kept it up very well.
Pink, when you go to, like, when your
Lord.
neighbours invite you to a birthday party, like, just say you went, or any birthday party, when
Yeah.
everybody's singing happy birthday, do you belt it out, or do you... Does everybody else go, "Everybody sing happy birthday, happy birthday to..." Like, do you just hold back?
I intentionally try to sound terrible.
Do you? Can you sing happy birthday badly right now?
But on the last line, I throw to harmony.
Is that right?
I like people to try to do that. Happy birthday to you.
I'm going to have trouble hearing that happy birthday.
There's that bit in Happy Birthday where people don't know what to call the person. Because everybody, especially like if you're an older person, you've got your name,
Nana.
you've got Nana, you've got Mum, and it just
Yes.
ends up being Happy
Yeah.
Birthday, dear Hummerford. Unless your name actually is Hummerford.
And also, who does the hooray? Sometimes a stranger's there and they go, "Hooray!" Hang on, it's not your job, mate.
Here's another one from Vicky. "I am a 6'3" female with issues about dating a shorter man. My choices are limited if I'm looking for someone taller, and taller guys are normally a tad arrogant. Not like you, Vicky, with your shorter issues. How do I get over my height issues?"
Listen to the little man.
Are tall women with short men ridiculous?
Depends on who they are. Anna Nicole Smith and Leo Sayer, ridiculous.
But he could build up the afro, though, and fill it out, so that's okay. So I'm a short man, and
She could find a really attractive, hot, short man and put him in a pair of heels.
there's your answer right there. Thank you. That's what it's here for. There's a split in the carpet where the old reel meets the new reel, and I just can't help but jump over it whenever I pass it. What's wrong with me? From Wiz. Apart from the fact your name's Wiz. That's a weird one, jumping over the carpet.
I think that's fun.
What's the real? What's that?
You know how when two parts of the carpet meet?
join.
That sort of join.
Oh, okay.
She's got a line in her house. And
She's
every time-
obsessive compulsive.
Yes.
Do you know what I do?
Why do you think I know that?
Are you a bit obsessive compulsive?
If I hit my left foot on a stair, I have to hit my right.
Oh, that's a bit
What's
unfair for
wrong
you,
with
right?
me, Rove?
No, that's just nothing's wrong with you. Because I can't. If I refill a kettle, I have to turn the kettle on to heat the water. I know, because I think it's a really generous thing to do. Because there's nothing worse than if once someone just walks into the room, it's a full kettle. It's going to
But
take
it's
forever
full.
that thing to
Oh,
boil.
yeah.
If I've already courteously turned it on, it'll turn itself off when it's done. It could already be halfway done by the time they come back. I'm a generous
That's
person.
very sweet.
Thank you very much.
I admittedly, the time has to be on my microwave clock. If the power's gone off or it's
I
zero,
hate that
or people
too.
have
Or
seconds,
people leave the 13 seconds
yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
the clock has to be on there.
Back to
We are all normal. Everybody else is weird. Here ends the Rove Live Help Desk. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.